Thank you. Now, the snowman has become a staple of Christmas, and its creator, Raymond Briggs, one of the UK's most loved authors and animators.
Now, his latest project is a personal one. Ethel Ernest tells the tale of his parents' life. And his 1998 graphic novel is going to be shown on screen for the first time. Breakfast, Tim Muffet went to meet him and the team behind the film.
While we were running, this flying bomb came over.
Drawing on personal experience. And now, animating it.
Doodle back! Get down, son! Get down! He just cut out. Christ, he's coming down!
The Snowman might be Raymond Briggs' most famous story. Ethel and Ernest is his favourite and most personal.
It's about my mum and dad. I was always very close to them, being an only child. So it follows their course of life and all the historical time they lived through.
You be a good boy now, Raymond.
What was it like then when they said, we want to make this into a film? What was your reaction?
Up you go, son.
Best thing that can happen to any writer is to have something they've written turned into television or turned into film. Jim Broadbent and Brenda Blessing do a fantastic job.
Name's Ernest.
I'm Ethel.
That's a nice name.
When we were recording the thing, could hear their voices only. That really cracked me up. I spent the whole 2 days in tears because it felt as though my parents were just behind me.
What do you reckon?
Smashing, Dad.
It's electric, son.
I hope you can keep control of it, Ernest.
It is 34 years since The Snowman was turned into a film. Since then, computers have transformed the animation industry. But for Ethel and Ernest, the team are combining traditional and digital techniques.
Essentially, it's still hand-drawn, and so every single frame requires a highly skilled animator to draw it themselves.
You've got sort of these virtual screens that allow you to work in a way that you can't tell the difference between pencil and digital. It's not a clean line, it sort of breaks up and it captures some of the pencil texture.
What shall I do if it rings when you're out?
Well, answer it, you daft apron.
I don't think I like it.
One of the reasons I'm an animator and an illustrator is because of seeing Raymond's work when I was a kid, and all of us, we all feel a massive sense of responsibility. It's his heart and soul.
I think it's absolutely brilliant what they've done. I can't imagine how they've done it.
When you look at the finished version in a cinema, how do you think you will react?
Be blubbing all over the place, I think.
You look dapper from you never give me.
Ernest, don't sing those dreadful Cockney songs.
Poignant, endearing. Just like The Snowman, Ethel and Ernest have made the journey from page to screen. Tim Muffet, BBC News.
All right. Hey!
Something really